2, 1. Jesus. Get yourself together, man. Those cats. uh, those some healthy cats right there. Need some extra loving. Get them out of the house more often. Oh man, it reminds me of me. Because when they were younger, they could jump and they could climb trees and they could do all this stuff. And then you get older, and you have some kids, and you still think in your mind you could do that stuff, and then you walk out on the puddle and you fall and break your hip. It just, oh, damn it. That was really cool. I don't know if I would fish with it in the ocean. Can you imagine casting out? It's almost like a Spider-Man type of. You might catch something a little bit too big, or something that is hoping that it pulls you in. I don't think I'd be fishing with it in the ocean. But what if it was for boats? And now hold on. Bear with me on this one. Man overboard. Oh no, you could strap that thing on, because you can only throw one of those life preservers so far. That emergency line, if it was orange or something that you could definitely visually see, and you could slingshot, here, I got you. Grab the line, and then you pull them in. You get them back to the ship. That would be awesome for saving someone that's fallen over the boat. Once again, I'm not going to go fishing with it, especially in bodies of water that have things that can eat me. But to pull people out of bodies of water with things that can eat them, I think that's a pretty cool idea.
Holy what? Did I just witness?
So the next time you're riding your bike and you think, man, that bridge, that steep hill, that's hard to get around. I got one word for you. Horns!
How much does it cost to land a Cessna 150 at LaGuardia?
November 22318, make your next left turn on taxiway Delta. And have you been here before? Are you familiar with the 5 Towers parking?
Well, I'll give you a hint. The landing fee is just one of 5 fees we had to pay, and we only stuck around for 15 minutes.
Left Delta and unfamiliar through it. We're just going to Modern if you wouldn't mind helping us out.
Yeah, Modern Aviation. So you're going to see 5 radio towers to your 1 to 2 o'clock. That's where the GA parking is going to be. That's where you're going to be parking at.
We taxied over, parked in the general aviation area, and then hopped in a shuttle to hitch a ride to the FBO. I ordered 10 gallons of gas, and then we took a quick break inside before heading back to the plane, loading up, and taking off. So, what was the damage? 10 gallons of fuel at $9.26 a gallon, $92.60. Facility fee, $50. Infrastructure fee, $50. Ramp fee, $55. And yes, the infamous landing fee, $130.13, for a grand total of $377.73 for our 15-minute visit to New York City.
That one was for anyone else who's ever thought the same way. I used to think, traveling is so expensive. What if I just go get my pilot's license? And you can find older little Cessnas for 40, 50,000. You go in with a buddy. You go in with a couple buddies, and you're all going to share the cost of whoever's going to use it. All right, you have fun. Hey, I need to use it next month. Apparently, it's just cheaper to fly. I'm not going to say it's as safe with everything falling apart, but just to land 10 gallons of fuel. That's it, 10 gallons of fuel. And to take back off. Almost $400. That's the quickest 15 minutes. He might as well have went to a casino.
Historical photos you won't see anywhere else. The first Disneyland ticket ever sold, it was sold to Walt Disney's brother for $1 in 1955. People walking on a completely frozen Niagara Falls in the early 1900s. Wedding rings removed from Holocaust victims before they were executed 1945. A collection of electric cars charging in a warehouse, 1917. Flight attendant serving a snack on a Scandinavian Airlines flight, 1969. Two women delivering ice to local stores in 1918. A mom uses a trash can to contain her baby while she crochets in the park, 1969.
Well, they talk about the good old times. I'm really caught up on the one where the mom flipped the trash can over and put it on the kiddo. Because I think when we have young kids, we all think about doing that sometimes. Just stay there. Just stay there, cry, hang out, take a nap. Just so I know you can't get away and into the toilet and the refrigerator and the cabinets and they just want to get into everything. So sometimes you would totally go to jail now. That and the vehicles back in 1917, the first vehicles were electric that we're now trying to get back to, which was, back in my day. Well, apparently back in your day, it was a hell of a lot better.
The plane disappeared, that we claimed Subang Air Traffic Control lost contact with the plane. If you extrapolate the travel of the plane, you find out around 1840, it's gonna be in the Nicobar Islands, right there. And then you look at that China Times reported Mayday call. They claim that communication was intercepted at 2:43 a.m. You convert that from Malaysian time to UTC, 1843 UTC. I'm just looking at this going, we have a window of 5 minutes now, or less, in which we're watching this plane disappear on a video. So I've got a location, I've got a time of this plane within 5 minutes, and I've got 3 corroborating sources, independent corroborating sources. This is where I tell people, like, if there was a court case, I feel very confident. Even if I'm telling people that we teleported a plane away, that I've got enough evidence that, we can convict pretty much anybody, the US government, of the crime in this case.
That flight MH370, that is a weird, unexplained thing. So I've seen they found some wreckage parts, but then it turned out those parts didn't actually belong. They couldn't be verified to belong to that specific plane. To just, boop, disappear. But the orb thing, let's give them. There's some technology, orbs fly around, and you disappear. Where do you go? You know what I mean? Why of all things would they have chosen that plane? That I haven't heard either. If you wanted to test something, wouldn't you test it locally? As in something that you had total control over? This is a civilian airliner. And they're just randomly, you know what, Bob? You see that plane? I want it. I don't know. I watched the documentary on it, and it's just weird. I don't know. If you guys know more about it, let me know. I still don't know what to think about this aircraft. It's an extremely odd case.
This is not a conspiracy. This is scary. So in 2018, scientists discovered a black hole really, really far. Like I want to say it was like 16 million light years away. Something crazy. Whoa. Super far from us. They're watching it literally swallow a star.
Oof.
It was sucking a star in.
Did it move or the star move?
The star was getting sucked into this black, so it was just like light streams going into this black hole.
And where is it going?
Listen to this. What they thought they knew of black holes, well, they don't know a lot. Stuff gets sucked into it because it's just this mad force of gravitational pull that just sucks everything in.
Yeah.
But this year, they looked at the same black hole and it was spitting the star back out. Like, so light and stuff was coming out of this black hole. Just like, so it was like regurgitating this star.
Just
but
recycling it.
Like broken apart though. So it's like, what's on the other side? Yeah.
Oh, I thought a star was just a ball of gas.
It is. But light and stuff was coming out of it. So it was like it sucked the star in with the light, fire, all that, whatever a star is. And it was spitting it straight back out.
That's
3 years later.
terrifying.
So the black holes, we've all seen them. We've all heard about them. They pull in everything. The gravitational force is so strong, not even light can escape. Apparently, sometimes it doesn't like the taste. Are black holes the great white sharks of the universe? They go around and sometimes they get hungry. You know what? This one I don't like. And they spit it back out. How would you like to be the astronomer that, hey, Jim, you know, that black hole, it's almost completely devoured that star. No, I don't believe you, Bob. Yeah, check it out. Huh. See, Bob? Look, it's spitting stuff out. You're completely wrong. That would have been a very interesting look 3 years later.
Whoever wishes to describe the Tartars must necessarily describe many nations, and those widely separated from one another. For today, the term Tartary is generally used to refer to all the lands situated between the Eastern Ocean, the Northern Ocean, and the southern regions of China. India beyond the Ganges, the Sakha, the Oxus, the Alunium, the Caspian Sea, and the Meotic Swamp, extending westward as far as Moldavia. The Tartars have almost completely occupied these lands and settled there. Thus, Tartary includes the Asiatic Sarmatia of ancient writers, both Scythias, and the region of Serica. Their name was first heard in Europe in the year of our Lord 1212. They are divided into hordes, a word that in their language signifies a gathering or multitude. However, because they inhabit various provinces, separated by great distances, they do not all share the same customs or way of life. The Tartars are short and stocky, with broad, flat faces, sunken, slanted eyes, and coarse beards, though they shave the rest of their heads. They have strong bodies and bold spirits. They consume with pleasure the flesh of horses and other animals, no matter how they have been slaughtered, but they abstain from eating pork. They endure hunger and sleeplessness with great patience. When they are traveling on horseback and tormented by hunger or thirst, they are known to cut the veins of the horses they ride and drink their blood to sustain themselves. Since they wander without fixed dwellings, they navigate using the stars, particularly by observing the Arctic Pole, which they call Selesnikol in their language, meaning iron nail, as reported by Sigismund von Herberstein. They do not stay in one place for long, believing it to be a great misfortune to remain in the same location for too long. Among them, there are no laws or justice. They are extremely rapacious, for they are impoverished and always covet what belongs to others. Among them, gold and silver have no value.
So, after that, I believe it was the last video, we got a comment about Tartarian. It was Tartarian. So, I looked it up, found a good video to put in here, and my question is, with everything that it's showing on the map about this Tartaria, what does it have to do with the United States? Where on that map, as it's showing what is currently Russia, spanning all the way down to China, what does that have to do with buildings here in the United States? Where? What? It makes no sense. I'm not real up to date with the whole Tartarian thing. However, there was a fairly good description of exactly what these people were. And it said they don't stay in one place for too long. They're more like nomads. They're not building massive structures. I did like that they didn't care about silver and gold. I thought that was, that was interesting. But that has nothing to do with the United States. That is a completely different continent. So, if you know more, if there's something else I need to look at, if there's a different map, let me know. But the whole Tartarian formerly building in the United States thing, I can't get with you on that one. I have not seen anything to show that. So I'm going to have to go with no on that one right now.
There's a fish. Bruv. There's a fish on the fucking end. There's a fish on the end. Take the rod. No. I've gone in, I'll dive in, I'll throw my mother's rifle. Don't jump in. I've got it. Right, there's a fish on the end of that. Wait in the net, sir. Fuck the net. I've got a rod. Here we go. Get in there. I'm so pissed, Craig. I'm so pissed. That don't count as yours, does it? Why, it must do. Get his head up, Oh, it's gone down. It's wait. Oh, Christ, help me out. I can't do the...
His friend wasn't even helping him. His friend was just recording the whole time. I can't. I mean, it was awesome. You seen the fishing pole, so he caught the fishing pole. Hey, now I got one for you. We could both fish. Hold on, it's already got a fish on it. But his friend's just, instead of helping, he didn't even grab the net. He didn't let me help you out. Allow me to assist you. No, instead I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna laugh at this awesome sauce. Somebody needs a new friend.
Can I just go the speed limit?
No, I just want you to get used to gas and go. Your gas and brake, go and brake. Okay, now start to slow down. What if there's a dog crossing the road? God damn it, Yesenia. It's funny. Listen, you need to pay attention. I didn't say fucking brake.
New drivers, aren't they the best? And it was for an imaginary dog. It was a hypothetical. The mom said, what if a dog ran out in front of you? And that was it. Yeah, it happens. It happens a lot. And I know, because I just went through this twice. Not once. Twice. My oldest baby, my Tomahawk, and their mother. I had to teach them how to drive. I have proof for you. This is roughly 6 months ago when my Tomahawk got her permit. And at the same time when their mother had her permit. Well, everyone, I hope you had a somewhat good time. You know, we're still working out all the kinks. New editing software that I'm still trying to figure out. Lighting that I'm still trying to figure out. It's okay. We're getting better. We'll get there. We'll get there. Hopefully we'll get there together. The Discord's just about done. Either way, love you guys. Let me know what you think, what you want me to watch, and we'll see you next time.